This video is here for multiple reasons, but it's mostly here to help new and aspiring YouTubers think about how they should make their content, as I learned a lot from these last almost 3 years on YouTube. My first channel ever, Joe's, helped me learn the basics of 3D and 2D animation and editing, plus writing scripts and joke writing. Not to mention all the different projects I underwent during that channel's active lifespan, which helped me to be able to write comics and animations while pushing me to get better at drawing for that channel. This channel has done a similar thing for me, but most of my learning was condensed to learning about how to keep a channel running and more internal details about it. Of course, I've learned how to animate better, and I've created more animated projects and comics during the active lifespan of this one, but now I feel like that this should be all over. I feel myself gravitating away from making video game analysis videos for very niche audiences and having no fan base due to how I choose topics and my non-existent upload schedule. I'm far more interested in two things that have absolutely nothing to do with this channel, one being musical discussion, discourse, and analysis on albums and artists, and writing for visual media like comics and animation. Both of these topics are things that I find myself more and more passionate about, as video games in general and just trying my absolute best to make the biggest video are things that I'm feeling tired of. I don't play video games often anymore. Most of my time is spent drawing, writing, and developing ideas for my comics and animations and musical discourse on completely different websites. And whenever I play a video game for whatever reason, be that with friends or just alone randomly to pass the time and take a break, I always think, how can I make this a video instead of just enjoying the game? I'm really tired of this, and I'd rather talk about music, writing, and comics overall as opposed to video games. I know that in my heart anyway, I wouldn't have ever wanted to be known as a guy who just makes Terraria or Battle Cats videos every 2 weeks or whatever. I want to be known as a writer and as a person who loves to analyze both comics and music for their artistic merit. That's why I want to leave this channel behind and try something else completely, since I know that for a fact my occasional upload schedule and extremely random topics from 21 Pilots to Stone Toss to Terraria to Battle Cats Digimon definitely will turn people off from the idea of following me, since I set a very clear precedent through my history that I'll instantly throw away a series idea or anything if one video fails, or if I just feel like talking about something else completely. And even with the most subscribers and views that I've ever gotten in my history of trying YouTube, more views and subscribers than what most people have and will ever get on YouTube, I know that my previous 71 videos will hinder me in my growth and ability to create a community. It's actually the exact same reason why I left my first channel ever, Joe's, because I wouldn't keep consistency. And though I've done that better here, I haven't done it enough to have any community. So it's time for me to say goodbye to this channel. Maybe I'll change my mind and upload more gaming videos in a few months, but right now, especially as I'm about to enter college, I'm not so sure about that. On to what you can learn from what I've done wrong. 1. Do not make a channel made specifically to get as many views as possible while also talking about things you care about. If you do this, you'll end up like me and talk about whatever topic gets you bigger. This means that gaining subs eventually is guaranteed, but you will not have a community. 2. Keep your topic specific no matter what. I was 13 when I first started making YouTube videos, and now that I'm 18, my interests have shifted heavily. And if you're younger, then it's more understandable, as again, when you get older, what you like changes. So you'll most likely go through a few channels as you continue making videos. But no matter what, the most important thing that I've learned, even if you're growing slowly, is that keeping your topics specific and consistent is far better for growing a consistent community who will follow what you do from video to video. 3. Experiment a bit but not too much. My entire Alexander channel has basically been an experiment. I talked about whatever I wanted whenever I wanted, and I talked about things that I probably shouldn't have at the time, like my Stone Toss video. I tried a lot of new things like making Terraria and Battle Cats videos and everything like that. This is still important, as going outside your comfort zone can net massively positive results, like I did with my Fear and Hunger video and my initial Battle Cats video, and I do suggest doing this, but you'll run into issue 2 real quickly when you do it too much, and then eventually you'll never have a consistent viewer base. 4. Try and upload consistently. My schedule was around every 2 weeks or so, but usually I just wouldn't upload every 2 weeks, or I would end up going somewhere or having fun with my friends in real life instead. What I understood, but didn't apply, is that having a consistent upload schedule of some kind helps retain viewers, and it helps you make a fan base. And fan bases are incredibly important, as they'll freely advertise your content to other people, plus they'll always be there to watch your content until they get bored of it. And 5. Try and have fun with your content. Talk about what you want, but keep it consistent so that you can get that community that you'll need to grow even more as a creator. This one's a bit easy to try and do on the short term, but long term, as in a year, 2 years from now, especially if you are young like me at 13, you'll most likely find heavy passion in things left and right. Some people are outliers, but still. To end things off, I just want to say thanks to the people that stuck by despite my insane uploads, namely Pals for the long term. Thanks for being so cool for the last few years. Alade and Dexter Draws, two of those people I know, and Dexter Draws is just a consistent viewer of myself, I presume. Thanks for watching my stuff, man, but I'll soon be relocating to another channel to see how that'll do. It'll be called Judah, the Zealous One. If you want to know for whatever reason, the Judah because Mario Judah was a legendary artist, and Zealous One because it's the name of one of the most nostalgic artists for me, Zealous One, thanks to his The Living Epitaph album. Again, thanks everyone who will watch this video, and if you want, you can check out my new one, if it has any videos yet. Here's what the channel looks like, but as of now, I want to enter a new chapter in creating content. And this channel here is that old chapter. Goodbye to anyone who wants to watch this video. And no, this channel will never be deleted, and none of my videos will be privatized. Goodbye, for real.